Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Brazil have produced some of the best...
Vinicius Junior! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Goulet. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Thuram. Now it's Mbappe. And he's got the beating of his man. Olise. And he shoots! Fantastic from Olise!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Madrid. Andes promptly onto that, and that is that. A probing pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Mbappe carries the ball down the right. Nice bit of trickery. Olise. Mbappe! Mbappe. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mbappe! Vinicius Junior. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Arda Güler. Great chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Güler is offering a wry smile there.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. Koundé. Olise ventures forward. He's found a way past. That's tidy. That's really good defending. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
And he's running through.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Oh, it's come loose. That has not gone well. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Joanes. Oh, they can break here. Valverde had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Now it's Mbappe.
Madrid certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's lost his man here. And that was nowhere near his best. Cherky is firing after that one. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass somewhat off target. Bellingham. Mbappe. Very nicely done. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And that is the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Madrid unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So straight into the second half. Oh, that's a foul and the whistle. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Madrid come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Joanes. Now it's Dani Ceballos. That's a lovely, neat pass. Olise looking understandably energised after his goal. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
No way through. Now it's Olise, and he cuts out the supply.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nicely spread. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That's very neat. And he's straight offside. Joanes ended up in no man's land. Madrid have a free kick. Oh, he's taken it. And it's Carvajal. Tries a shot! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe gets flagged offside. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
El dorsal 3, el dorsal 8 serán sustituidos por el
Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
el dorsal 17.
Barcola.
El dorsal 6.
It's a pretty loose pass, and that interception was most necessary. And a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Brahim Diaz.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Brahim Diaz. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Chance! And a neat finish! There seemed no way back, but they are level. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ceballos. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Brahim Diaz.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's a cute ball. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, super ball!
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Cleared away.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
2 minutes to be added on. Lovely, now then. Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name. Well, there's the clearance. That's it, there is no more. It is going to penalties. So, by accident or design, neither team is giving way.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
Well, we all know what is coming, and for some it may be too much. It is utterly unbearable. Which way will he go? Oh, great save! That is a great save!
Well, I think the keeper did very well to stay upright until the very end.
Dembele, the next man to walk up to the spot. No! He's gone and missed as well! And the release was not to come.
Well, any doubts, you just put your foot through it, Peter. I think he instinctively knew the keeper was going to move.
Hernandez is second man up. Oh, you're not going to save that. So both teams on the board. Brahim Diaz is the third man to step forward.
I actually think he was quite brave to do that, Peter, but it was the right result.
Barcola, the third man up. Firm, low, telling.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
So the fourth man in line walking up to the spot. Wonderful poise and placement.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Up steps Mr. Dependable. Right in the bottom corner. Some nerve. It's 3 each. Asensio is the fifth volunteer. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Courtois, now the only hope. The decisive moment. So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs Vinicius Junior! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And the shot, tries a shot! But he's left disappointed.
Goulet certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Tries to play it through. Gently done. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Joanes. Now it's Olise. It's played through for him. Mbappe! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. Joanes, Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. And that was nowhere near his best. He's given the time to pick a pass. Goulet, Joanes spots it and intercepts.
Madrid are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Valverde.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's been shifted off it. That pass has been well intercepted. Saliba gets across to intercept that. That's a good ball out wide. No, he's not getting his way this time. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Conte. And he's cut it out. Bellingham. Now Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Knocks it into space. There's the header! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
Well, it's a little too ambitious to go direct at goal from here, I think.
That was travelling. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's made its way to him. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
He'll fancy himself from here. Well, that has not gone well. Looking for a runner. Chips it through. Mbappe in with the challenge. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. That is ended up in no man's land. Shapes to shoot! That's another chance! Well, he couldn't get hold of it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So he'll try from distance! Oh my word, that is quite something! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are purring, truly purring! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal.
So we have movement on both benches. So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
And here's Brahim Diaz. He's going to be disappointed with that. Madrid making some potentially decisive... Rodrigo! It's loose now and they want to get it back. No way through, so back it comes. Brahim Diaz. It's a really well-measured ball. Carvajal has it in a wide position. The ball swung in. Camavinga! And the header is disappointing. And the referee says that that is that for the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Oh, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Chance for a shot! Goulet.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Goulet. Oh, there's a probing ball. Zaire Emery. Thuram. Mbappe. And here's Zaire Emery. It's not an especially good pass, that. Camavinga. Madrid are looking to break at pace. It's a good run down the right. That's been slipped through. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Olise. And it's Zaire Emery. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
60 minutes played. Zaire Emery. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Camavinga. He has found the way through. There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Well-timed, excellent interception. And here's Rodrigo. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Brahim Diaz. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Doué. Nicely weighted ball. He can run onto that. He is through here. Chance! It's bounced back off the post. Brahim Diaz. Chouameni calmly anticipates. And the counter is on. He shifted it to the flank. And it's Arda Güler. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Played in by Dani Carvajal. Mignon claims it without any fuss. Takes a shot!
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Howson cuts it out, and he's gone looking for safety. Camavinga does really well there, he is strong. Güler, oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to pass it through. Mbappe!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Thuram. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's intervened well there. Mendy cuts out the pass. It's a pretty loose pass. And the referee brings it to a close. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, this is the... He'll try from distance! Oh, it's come off the upright. No, just not quite.
Well, he doesn't have hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now, who's going to be first to this? Mendy driving forwards. Now that takes a shot!
Madrid would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
He has a look up. Shot, surely! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. Koundé. Madrid. That has ended up in no man's land. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, they can break here. Plays a shot. Oh, shooting chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. Valverde. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the finish! Goal, France! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
France have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And it's Arda Güler. Konate gets across to intercept that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Güler. It's a good run down the right. He's shifting through the gears here. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe.
France really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
And it's Valverde. Bellingham. And it's Valverde. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kante, who's set up one goal so far. Dembele. Oh, such a clever touch. He's beat. It's Dembele! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Dembele can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Conte, he might be in here.
Madrid certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
No, again there's no way through. Oh, cracking ball. Valverde.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Pass somewhat off target. Joanes. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Madrid come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're straight back at it at the start of the
circumstances. It's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Joanes. Madrid do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Brahim Diaz. It's Vinicius Junior. Oh, decent chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Madrid certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Joanes wins the duel this time. That has been cut short. Now it's Olise.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Looking for options for movement. Good read, needed to be. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Brahim Diaz. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Kante gets into a good position. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Brahim Diaz! And that's a sharp finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Big chance! It's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 15.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When
Mbappe! That is decidedly lacking.
Mbappe clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a smartly directed ball. Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. And it's Doué. Zaire Emery.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Doué! Vinicius Junior. Olise. Ceballos.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Mbappe. Zaire Emery. Olise. And he welcomes it in. That's going to go a long way. Nicked it back promptly. Threads one in. And he's intervened well there. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Thuram really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's the chance to counter. Joanes. Now it's Mbappe. Pinches it off him.
France really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And here's Olise. And that is as far as it goes. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award. And no surprise there. Well, how will we look back on that?